What's up? How you doing? How you been? Well, let's do a little card trick. I mean, a card game. Let's read a card. What's your answer? Doing good, I hope. Hope and pray. Looks like you might be out of money. You might be broke, or you have people scavenging around for money. So maybe people are like every little bit of money you get, somebody's trying to take it. Or people are just, like waiting around to see when you're going to get like an inheritance or it's family money, or maybe you get some kind of payout or something from your family, and you have people that are trying to like breadcrumb off of you. Or take it like me, like like this. People are sitting around waiting for you to do videos so they can breadcrumb off of your video, and they make money off of it and you don't. You know, that's what happens to me. You know, even though it's very little money, or possibly family money, like people might have had inheritances, or they were maybe they took your inheritance. I don't know. But or just family money has dried up and there's very little like to go on now. Like these people are sitting there with little money, even if they're not showing it. These people have a little bit of money left, like it's drying up, like they're not getting no more, like their resource has been stopped. They can't funnel the money no more, whatever it is. You know, people have called on to their scams or what they were doing. People have stopped uh, stopped them from actually maybe getting your family money or an inheritance or whatever. Yeah, and now they're walking away. So people are walking away. Possibly people are walking away from family because their money has dried up. Maybe you had a family that had a lot of money, and once that money is gone, they're starting to realize that they're not able to get no more money, and these people that were scavenging around just are being friends or whatever are now walking away, because once the money's gone, people leave. And this is going to hurt a lot of people, like really rich people or people that are really outgoing and have a lot of friends, but they pay them to be friends, or they like just have a lot of money, so they have a lot of friends around them. You get what I mean? And now people are like, this money is drying up, so people are starting to walk away, and like this person is persons is feeling maybe regretful, maybe about like attacks that they did or things they did to maybe to this family or to get this family money, you know, because people are now walking away from, maybe, you know. And if you're like somebody that has to have friends or something like that around you and all this stuff, like that's a very hurtful thing. It's very hard to deal with, to be real, because you know, I've always known this. You know what I mean? I've never really had friends or anything like that anyway. But the only time anybody ever really came around is if I had money in my pocket, like, you know what I mean? And then they want to be friends and all, and then once the money's gone, they're gone too. You know what I mean? And I'm just saying, there's somebody out here that's starting to realize this. Maybe they were getting money from their family, or maybe they were getting money from your family. I don't know, you know. But this money has dried up, or it's coming in very little bit at the time now, and now people are walking away. Like I said, and this person is feeling like very regretful, maybe even very revengeful, because the Five of Swords, this person's got, even though they're looking back and like at things that passed, or like things they did or something like that, they have their sword out. You know what I mean? They're very revengeful, very regretful, very what is the spiteful. Someone maybe is feeling very spiteful, maybe because you walked away, and once you walked away, the money that they were getting from your family, or like maybe surrounding your family money, or surrounding your money of whatever sorts, but they were like breadcrumbing off of you and breadcrumbing off of your money. And once you walked away, this person started feeling very regretful, very spiteful, and maybe even very vengeful. Exactly. And they've been trying to cause a Ten of Swords to you. They're trying to stab you in the back, and maybe that's why they might be feeling regretful about that. Maybe them stabbing you in the back caused people in maybe their family, your family, or just people surrounding this whole situation. It caused them to walk away, and when they did, like, their money has like really dried up, and maybe friendships have dried up. You know what I mean? Bridges been cut, and this is got this person very I'm taking very spiteful, really, and wanting to get some kind of revenge for maybe something you did, maybe something you didn't do. It don't matter, but this person is in their head and trying to backstab you any way they can, because possibly maybe they want your family money, or what your family's leaving you or something, and they've been hanging around and maybe they've been having people work with them to hang around, like to try to figure out when you're going to get this, or like how they could steal from you, this and that. And like I said, people are walking away now because the money is drying up, and where they're not able to get it no more, or they know that they're not going to get this family money or something like that. And this person's looking back at all the times they stabbed you in the back, possibly, or how they can stab you in the back, maybe to get people to walk away from you, so they're able to steal this money, or or steal like this family from you. You know what I mean? Like, or something involving a family. This could be family that were trying to walk away from you. Maybe your family walked away from you, and it's dried up your money, and and you feel like you've been stabbed in the back, because you're looking back at things now, and you're like, man, there's so many like different things that are inconsistent, and too many quinkadinks, you know what I mean, and I don't believe in them. So like when they keep lining up together, it makes me realize that there was maybe a lot of people that stabbed me in the back, or doing things that were harmful to me, or doing things on purpose, maybe to get people to walk away from me, to keep me alone, separated, and keep it where I would have no money or any kind of family like around me at all, and that way that they could steal everything from me, or pretend I was dead, or I've been, I don't know how many times in my life I've been told I was like, oh, I thought you were dead, somebody told me you were dead, and this. I'm like, man, like, I've been dead more in my life than I've been alive, let's just say that, maybe it's King of Swords, so maybe this could be either you, as in like you're separated, you're a King of Swords, like you're just on your own, like they were stabbing your back, and this has made you. Maybe this should change you. Maybe you weren't a King of Swords before. Maybe you've come to where you're very guarded and defensive because of people constantly stabbing you in the back, and maybe that's why you walked away from like family members or people that were trying to breadcrumb off of you, you know, and maybe people are looking back at that and they're like regretting like stabbing you in the back because like it changed you, like you were like somebody else, like very happy-go-lucky, da-da-da, and now you're very like to yourself, very defensive and very like honoring, you know what I mean? And yeah, and it's because I don't know, maybe this, or possibly you have love, so these people are walking away. Maybe these people are walking away from backstabbing you because they can't stop people from loving you. Like they were wanting people to love you, but you still have love from people. You know, I know I'm going off like switching different, but or you being a King of Swords, like you actually have like some people that really do love you, even though and they know maybe they're the ones that's been looking back and looking, you know, like, man, how many times this dude's been stabbed in the back and how much this dude's went through, you know, and all these people that's walked away from them and like just done all kinds of things to them, even if it wasn't in front of, like they done things behind your back, which is, I think, worse than, you know, right there up in front, like, you know. And you know, maybe people still love you, you know what I mean, and are regretting stabbing you in the back because they still love you, and I don't know, maybe they can't walk away from you, you know what I mean? But also you could take it as you were stabbed in the back maybe through someone you love, through a third, like somebody had you in a third party. Maybe they had you in a third party, and this King of Swords was that like somebody you didn't know that they were attached to, and they, you know what I mean, they had you, you know what I mean, somebody on the side, or you were the side piece and you didn't know it or whatever, but they were doing this to stab you in the back and cause harm to you so people would walk away from you. So maybe they wanted to put you in a third party situation to make it look like you were like mixed up in all this so that people would walk away from you, but they were just doing that to harm you, so like your money would dry up and like family members or family would walk away from you because they knew that you had a lot of, that you had a lot of love, even if you didn't like really know it or feel it like that. Like you had people that loved you, and they were, maybe this King of Swords is the ringleader of this, that was trying to maybe get this family money or inheritance or something like that, and this is all backfired on this person possibly. Maybe people are now walking, what they did to you or what they did to me is now happening to them, and you're walking away, walking into a new life, a new path that's going to lead you into this King of Pentacles, you know. And you can take this as a woman too, you know what I mean? Like this could happen to a woman, that maybe this King of Pentacles and this King of Swords had them in a third party. You know, maybe they were like some kind of third party thing together, and they were all like backstabbing this person and having people walk away from them, even family, to dry up their money because they were trying to take and live off their money. And this is somebody like this could be like somebody in a different city than you. You know what I mean? Or this could have happened in a different city than your like home. You know, like this is in a new city or something like that. And like possibly, or it could be a woman was trying to, or this King of Swords and this King of Pentacles love the same woman, and maybe this woman was trying to pin them together, like against each other, just to backstab them. Maybe could be that this King of Swords and this King of Pentacles didn't even know each other, but could be family. And this woman put them in a third-party situation with her just to backstab them and cause people, you know, cause them like to walk away, like cause people to feel bad and walk away from them, so their money would dry up because they wanted an inheritance. Maybe that these two kings were getting. Maybe these are brothers. What if even that these were brothers that they didn't even know they were brothers? They could have been like split up when they were young, or they were half brothers or something like that. You know what I mean? And they never met each other. But this woman knew and got them into a relationship with them at the same time, and they didn't know that, you know, she was fucking with either one of them, but she was backstabbing both of them to get people to walk away and for their money to dry up so that they could steal an inheritance that they were supposed to get. Peace.